Sit with the reality of that. Remember, we used the amnesia pointer.
Yeah.
You create, if I could create amnesia in you right now, Lindsay's gone. Lindsay's no longer there. But there's still awareness. There'd still be consciousness. Yeah. There'd still be seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling, right?
Yeah.
Good. My question then would be, who would be seeing? Lindsay's gone. Who would be seeing? Who would be hearing? Yeah. Who would be hearing? Who would be tasting? Who would be touching? Who would be smelling? Who would be conscious? Who or what would be aware? Who or what is this?
You're right. Because I was thinking Lindsay was aware.
Yeah.
Was aware.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what Lindsay's looking for, right? The character is pure absolute awareness.
Right, exactly.
Right. Now the awareness is already there. It's not lost.
Right.
It's already there. If I ask you the question, are you aware right now? What do you say?
Yes.
Yes. See how quickly you answered that?
Yeah.
See how quick?
Yeah.
You with
yeah.
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
If I said to you, are you conscious right now? You would go, yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hesitation.
Yeah, for sure.
So there it's good. So there is awareness, there is consciousness. You know, it's just that your whole life, mind, thoughts, has just been saying this that is here, this that is conscious, this that is aware, this that can see, hear, taste, touch, smell, is Lindsay.
It's called the Lindsay. Yeah.
That's all that's been happening. Now, if you can see the significance of this amnesia pointer, number one, it tells you what Lindsay is. Just Lindsay, I'm talking about. Tells you what Lindsay is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And number two, it points to that you actually are as well.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Because what's left after that idea of Lindsay is removed, what's left is actually what's here. It's actually what's here. Yeah.
Now, what a funny state of affairs.
Yeah.
What a funny, strange state of affairs. And all we're doing, all we've done so far is just use logic, reason.
Yeah.
Just logic, reason, honesty, truthfulness. Yeah. That's all we've done. Yeah. There's nothing very spiritual or about what the process we just went through at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just what is. It's just what is. Yeah.
So then what is this then?
The $1 million question. $1 million question.
Yeah.
Because we're seeking, right? Yeah. Well, right up till now, I'd hardly call coming to see what you're not seeking.
Right, I agree.
But you've been calling yourself a seeker, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. When you know, and I mean this, when you know in an absolute sense what you are not, what you are, then is self-revealing. Doesn't need to be found, doesn't need to be discovered.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you know the truth sets you free.
Yeah.
Sets you free from the illusion of personal self.
Yeah.
You know, now you might go, okay, good. Well, what's this? Now, if that question was truly, truly genuine, it would be a rhetorical question and a jaw-dropping question that would come out of you. If you know absolutely that you've been taken to be Lindsay your whole life, if you know absolutely that this now is no longer Lindsay, can't be Lindsay, like clear, it's not Lindsay, right? When you know that, then the next question is, holy shit, then what's this? But you're not expecting an answer because you've dived into, you are now the what's this. You are it. It's jaw-dropping.
Yeah.
Then, for the sake of communication, which is difficult now, once you're there, then all I would say is sit there, stay there.
Okay.
What else? Anything else is going to be the mind, isn't it? And that's been the trap. Mind has been the trap. And the answer's not in the mind.
Right. Exactly right. You're right.
Yeah, it's not in there.
Yeah.
Why? Because the mind is dualistic. What's being sought is non-dual. So you can't use a dualistic instrument to discover non-dual. It's the wrong instrument. But you can use the dualistic instrument to discover what you're not.
Right.
Because
Yes.
what we take ourselves to be, a personal individual, is dualistic. It's up, down, it's happy, it's sad, it's all over the shop, the personal character. It's all over the place. It's
For real. Yeah.
extraordinarily dualistic. Yeah. So we can use the dualistic mind to unravel that, what we're not. But just this here-ness, this now-ness, you can't use the mind to try and understand this. This that I'm referring to has no beginning and no end. It's infinite. Anything that's infinite has no beginning and no end. Can we agree on that?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, good. So this now moment, this now, is it made up of increments? Is it one now and then another now and another now and another now and another now?
No, it's constant.
Yeah, or we could ask, when does one now end and the new now begin?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Good. So if it's always just now and it has no beginning and no end, that's the infinite. That's what's being sought. How would you squeeze time into now?
No, you can't.
You
Not
can't.
at all.
Yeah. Now, where else other than now do you reside?
Only now. Only now for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Only now. And it's only the mind that would say otherwise.
Yeah. It's the mind and the thinking takes you out of the now. Well, you're still there, but you are not aware of it because you're
good. You're still there.
Stuff. Yeah.
Good. You're still there. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what the mind does.
Yeah.
You're still here. The mind can be crapping on doing whatever it likes. Who cares?
Right. Yeah.
You're here.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
It's not accurate anyway. What the mind says is usually
so not accurate.
Just like an interpretation of sort of what the experiences are or what sensations are. It's like the mind is trying to interpret it somehow, but it doesn't have all the information somehow, or it doesn't have the knowledge, or
Well, the irony there is that it has no information. None. Can we agree? Yeah, that to have any experience, you have to be conscious.
Okay, there. Yes.
Yeah. Now,
Yes.
you're conscious of the mind, right?
Yes.
Good. Is the mind conscious of this that's conscious of it? Is the mind conscious of this that's conscious of the mind?
I don't think so.
No,
Is the
so.
mind conscious?
I want you to know so. You're sitting with me right here, right now, okay? You're conscious,
Mhm.
yeah? You're
Yeah.
conscious. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Now, is the mind conscious? Remember, you're conscious of the mind right here, right now. You're
Mhm.
conscious of the mind. Good. Is the mind conscious of this that's conscious of it?
Not at all. No.
Not. So what? So
No.
good. So isn't it the mind that's the mind that's making up the story of your life, right?
Yeah.
All based on no experience, because the mind's not conscious.
It's wild.
It's important to see this. Yeah, it
So
is
it's like
wild, but
you should have done this and you should have done that, but it doesn't know.
or I fell over 10 years ago and broke my leg skiing, and god damn it hurt. It
Yeah.
doesn't experience that. It just makes up a story about events. That's all it
Yeah.
does. That's why you can have, 10 people sitting in the same room and something happens in the middle of the room, and there'll be 10 different stories about whatever it was that occurred in the middle of the room. 10 different stories. They
Mhm.
might be
Mhm.
similar, depending on what it is that's going on in the middle of the room,
Mhm.
but they'll
Mhm.
be different. You got 8 billion people on the planet at the moment, thereabouts. And how many planet Earths have we got?
Yeah. Just one.
Just one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But
Yeah.
your idea of what planet Earth is just your story of what planet Earth is. That's just your story, along with the other 8 billion stories about what planet Earth is. Now, which story is right?
Right. Yeah.
None of
None.
them.
Actually,
Yeah, none
none of
of them.
them.
Yeah, but
They're
we
all
take our,
stories.
good, but we take our own story to be the real one.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Right.
We take our story, our own little story, to be, this,
Yeah.
what? What about the other 8 billion?
Right.
But we make the
Yeah.
statement, not me, but my story, not me, but my idea of planet Earth is reality. That's
Mhm.
reality.
It's
That's
just
reality.
like two armies. Like God's on my side. No, God's on my side.
Mm, mm.
Right. It's just their stories.
All there is stories.
Hmm.
Mine says, I feel sad. Now, sadness is an experience that gets felt in the body, right?
Yeah.
Good. And mind says, or thought says, I feel sad. But the thought
Right.
can't experience that.
Right.
It
Yes.
makes up it makes up a story,
Mhm.
but a thought can't experience it. Is there a feeling being experienced?
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
no doubt about it. But what mind is saying about that experience is faulty.
Because it can't. It's not conscious.
Good. Excellent.
How could it know what the
Good, Lindsay.
experience is?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Right. That
Yeah.
makes total sense. Yeah.
Good. Good. Now, you and I, we're sitting here together right here, right now, right?
Yes.
Good. What's wrong with right now if you don't think about it?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing's wrong with right now.
Good. There
Especially
never
if
is
you're not.
anything. There never is anything wrong with right now.
Sorry, I dropped you.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. There never is anything wrong with right now.
Right.
Ever.
I.
Like ever.
Hmm.
See, let's just for argument's sake say you're sitting there and you're traumatized. Just for argument's sake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all going off in your head. Because that's where the trauma happens, in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all going off in your head. Traumatized, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could ask you, look around the room. We're playing a game right now, right? Okay, so let's just assume you're traumatized. Right? And say, okay, look around the room. What do you see? Do it with me now. Just look around the room. What do you see? Look under the table in front of you if there's a table. Look
Yeah, things.
behind the phone if you want to look behind the phone. Look under your
Yeah.
chair if you can look under your chair. Right? Look behind you if you can.
Yeah.
If you can, look behind you. Yeah. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? What's actually happening?
You're just diverting attention.
Yeah, but what's happening in the immediacy of now in that room? What's happening?
Nothing.
Good.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. So from where
Okay.
I sit, good. So from where I sit, and you working with mental health, you'll understand this, right? From where I sit, observing you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything wrong.
Right.
You're not about to burst into flames. Your arm's not
Right.
about to fall off your body. I don't see anything
Right.
wrong. I don't see anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
From my perspective, viewing you, you're 100% completely okay.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. But the
Yep.
person that's sitting there traumatized can't
Yeah.
recognize the now. They're not recognizing the now and the fact that there isn't actually something going on. There's nothing happening. Right? But they're
Right.
sitting there traumatized like something's actually happening. And it's
Yep.
not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The recall, let's say of a trauma or whatever, the recalling of that is not the
Mm-hmm.
actual event.
Right. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah. But it's that person is enveloped
But
in that, you know?
correct,
Yeah.
correct, correct.